Fossil of the Day.
Ladies and gentlemen, mesdames et messieurs, damas y caballeros, and everyone in between. It is with great pleasure that we present to you the 4th Fossil of the Day Award here in Bonn at the COP23 Climate Summit. A lot has been happening, and today we will make sure that we all know who is the best at being the worst, who does the most to do the least, and who deserves this prestigious award that so many countries have already won and so many are yet to win here at the COP. That's right, who's the best at being the worst, who does the most to do the least. Today will be today's fossil winner. But before we begin, I would like to invite all of you to join me in the singing of our fossil anthem, which goes back to time immemorial. Cool. Thank you. Maestro, are we ready? Ready? Everyone, you can warm up? Yeah. A fossil of the day, and who is worse? Fossil of the day, fossil of the day, all the blame, all the shame, fossil of the day. Thank you very much, ladies and gentlemen. And for the third prize fossil, today, the third prize fossil award will be presented to... Oh my, wow! Wow, applause, please! Look at that. Who would have thought? Fascinating, huh? You know, I don't think any of us saw that coming. That's right, none of us saw that coming because we weren't allowed in the room. Ladies and gentlemen, that brings us today's third prize fossil winner. You may have guessed it already. A drum roll, if you please. Kuwait, ladies, gentlemen, and everyone in between. Kuwait receives our third fossil of the award for insisting upon excluding observers yesterday from the loss and damage negotiations under SBI. Don't you hate being the only friend not invited to a party? Surely you would bring something valuable to the table, perhaps an opinion or some legitimacy. Why would you want to exclude the participation of those who are crucially important? Kuwait, please, why? We don't understand. We want to be in the room. As we all know, observer participation is vital, right? Yeah? Great. And it's important to hold governments accountable, to give legitimacy to this process, and to bring in the important ideas that created in civil society, just to name a few. Kuwait should follow the examples of others. Canada, for example, who did not only stand up for observer inclusion. Bravo, Canada. Rare that we commend you here, but you've done something good. Not only for loss and damage negotiations, but also in the Article 6 negotiations under SBSTA, and on the local communities and indigenous peoples platform. Come on, Kuwait, open up and let us in. Great. Okay, number 3. But we're not done today, because today we have 3 Fossil of the Day awards to be given out. And today, for this second prize, I'm going to need a volunteer from the audience. Anybody want to step forward? Anybody? Yeah. Do you want to come step forward? Fantastic. A volunteer. Big round of applause for our volunteer. And this is our friend Giuseppe. He's a very nice guy. But, you know, maybe, like in the last fossil, he's been excluded from the negotiations a little bit. He's feeling a little bit lonely, and he goes looking for friends in all the wrong places. Can we see who Giuseppe's been hanging out with? Oh no, Giuseppe, really, I think you want to stay away from that guy. We want to stay away from that guy. No. You're out of here. You're out of here. You're out of here. Giuseppe, what are you doing? You know, I thought you were with us. Come on. That's right. Ladies and gentlemen, Giuseppe, you can stay up here. Today's second prize Fossil of the Day award goes to... Japan. You can come up on the pedestal over here. And seriously, do not hang out with that guy. No one knows what goes on in his head. Japan, we're really excited about the hashtag We Are Still In movement in the United States. Well, there's one more country that's also still in the same world, however. In this case, an outdated coal world. Our second fossil goes to Japan, who has agreed on a new energy partnership with the US this week. Ooh. Which is called Giuseppe, named after our friend. Japan-United States Strategic Energy Partnership. This partnership aims to support energy infrastructure projects in developing countries, especially Southeast Asia, South Asia, and Sub-Saharan Africa, which includes promoting nuclear technologies and deploying HELE coal technologies as their priority for 2017 and 2018. I know, I feel the same way. On the other hand, there's no language in the partnership to document to support renewables. I'm just going to say that again. There's no language in the partnership document to support renewables? What are you going, what's going on here? Japan says they will implement the Paris Agreement? Really, Japan? Japan, together with the US administration, is still trying to promote coal and nuclear, which hinders efforts for expanding renewable energy in developing countries. Japan should change its anachronistic policy on coal and nuclear. Can we hear a boo, everybody?
So today I also want to talk about some of the good things that are happening with climate change. A lot of people are talking about the need for progress, but really the longer we wait, the more we will have access to enjoyable pastimes such as domestic canoeing. In the future, we all might be able to kayak in our own living rooms. And we might be able to cook our food without even having to leave the neighborhood because it'll be that hot inside. And you know, anybody who likes sandboarding, well, there'll be lots of new space for us all to enjoy new desert sports. And for those of us who like giant craters of methane opening up in the Arctic as the methane escapes from the melting tundra, we can't... Sorry, I really can't think of anything funny to say about this because this is scary and it's already happening. The urgency is clear, and yet we are not seeing the action that is so desperately needed. So now I'm going to ask some people to take a step forward if what I say applies to you. So if you come from a country that was discovered, please take a step forward. Yeah, okay, one person, come on, be honest. Yeah, okay, fantastic. If you come from a country that had a colony on another continent, please step forward. Just one step forward, one step forward. Big steps, people, big steps. It's more fun for the next round. Okay. So, and maybe if your country still has colonies on another continent, can you take another step forward? Yeah? Okay, there we go. We don't have to be bashful here. We all know about historical responsibility. But that is just what today's first prize fossil is about. Ladies and gentlemen, a drum roll if you please. Today's first prize fossil goes to all developed countries here at the UNFCCC. Come on up. If you've taken a step forward, come on up. Everybody come on up. Come on. We want to get a lot of us on stage here. Don't be bashful. Don't be bashful. Our first Fossil of the Day award goes to the developed countries whose historic responsibility for climate change got us where we are today, for opposing a discussion of pre-2020 action and its inclusion as an agenda item at the COP23. Ooh. This year's extreme weather events, which devastated communities across the world, shows the urgent need for action now. We can't only talk until 2020. As vulnerable countries plead for their survival, it is outrageous to see developed countries blocking this need to do more in the pre-2020. This means developed countries need to also fulfill their previous commitments, including those on finance, which help poorer countries take action. Have developed countries forgotten the Durban Compromise and the creation of Workstream 2 to advance post-2020 ambition? It's a mystery why the pre-2020 issues were ever dropped from the agenda in the first place. It's not merely enough to put the item back. We must use this space to constructively advance pre-2020 ambition with actions on the ground and additional support for developing countries. This situation is now creating a trust deficit, as it seems that developed countries only want to create a perception that they are constructively engaging in pre-2020 actions, but their rhetoric and actions are saying otherwise. This must now end. Developed countries must open to a process under the COP to at least the start of a conversation. Ladies and gentlemen, can we have a boo for the way the developed countries are acting here at the UNFCCC? Thank you. Can someone come up, accept this award? Yeah, let's see how many of you can fit on the stage. Maybe someone else? Yeah? Okay, fantastic. Ladies and gentlemen, thank you very much. We will close with another singing of our fossil anthem, the fossil of the day. We'll try it a cappella this time because we've already practiced a few minutes ago. Are we ready?
Yes.
Oh, yeah? What? Is there someone from Kuwait? Yeah? Oh, really? This is just in. Is there someone that can accept the third prize award from Kuwait?
Of course, gladly.
Gladly. Wow. This completes it. Take your place on the podium. How could we have neglected something as important as excluding all of us? Ladies and gentlemen, these are the fossil of the day winners here at COP23. And now the fossil of the day song. A 1, 2, a 1, 2, 3, 4. Fossil of the day, fossil of the day. Who is bad? Who is worse? Fossil of the day, fossil of the day. All the blame, all the shame. Fossil of the day. Thank you very much. Today is the fourth day of the UNFCCC Climate Conference COP23 in Bonn, and today we had 3 fossil winners. Our third prize went to Kuwait, who specifically asked and insisted that civil society leave the observation of some of the important talks on loss and damage, which is unacceptable. We know the important role that civil society plays all through these talks, and our presence is absolutely necessary. The second prize went to Japan. Japan, because of the Japanese-United States Strategic Energy Partnership. Japan is showing a clear step in the wrong direction by announcing a partnership with the United States that promotes coal and nuclear, while not even mentioning renewable energies. But our first prize, Fossil of the Day Award, was given to all developed countries here because they're pushing to keep out any mention of what will actually happen before 2020. We know that we cannot just talk until 2020. We have to start with action so that we can hit 2020 rolling. Otherwise, all of the targets we're naming will already be out of our reach, including the essential 1.5 degrees, which is survival for many of the countries represented here. We'll see you tomorrow at Fossil of the Day.